them, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you roll them physically, there is no record of them.
Right.
And so,
Ooh.
as far as I can tell,
You out.
I'm not calling him out. I'm just saying. I hope the angel on his shoulder is pretty authoritative because he can, we hear the sound of a dice and he can say that the number's any damn thing he wants.
I do have quite an angel on my shoulder. Thank you very much.
And so, yeah, all I'm commenting on is there's no accountability built in.
Who are we missing? We have everyone, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready to sound off. I have been for a while.
Yep.
Oh my God, PJ.
Welcome back to another episode of With Disadvantage. This is Season 1, Episode 9 of Echoverse. I'm your host and
Ready to go whenever.
Holy shit! I'm not
It's
leading
your
this
show,
thing.
man. I'm waiting for you.
Yeah.
Oh, have you already started recording and streaming?
Yeah, we have. I've stopped doing countdowns because it really doesn't matter. I just started at some point and then we start.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay,
I was
so I
waiting
can
for
see
you to
that
go.
Bunsen was. Yeah, I was wondering why are we still waiting? We've all agreed that we're ready, and then there's silence afterwards.
Oh boy.
My gosh.
All right,
Now it's-
count us in, Bunsen. Let's do this.
All right, now it's suddenly real. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 4 of Toils and Toils.
Hello.
With me today is Chev, Dakota, Rainbow, and PJ.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
What happened?
This is Chev's. Hello.
I was
know what
waiting
was
for
so
him to
funny about
introduce
it,
us in turn, and then I was confused when he just said, "Hey, here's the group." So, are we left to say our own introductions? Oh no!
Introduce
Oh,
yourself.
my son is playing with power tools.
What?
I just said that on something recorded.
Oh my. What? Who the fuck?
This is what I say to that.
Yeah, my son was playing with a skill saw.
My. Merp.
How?
Merp.
Oh, well, as you know, I'm remodeling
Oh my
my
God.
house. He's in here with me. There's a big old pile of power tools next to him. Most of them are unplugged, but I just have to be careful that he doesn't go near the live ones.
Oh, jeez.
Just kidding. They're all unplugged. It's all just dead weight.
How does that just happen? Like, oh yeah, my son is getting into my power tools. Hang on.
Just can't even handle it. Oh my God. Stop.
Oh my gosh. He's 8 months old. How much damage could he do?
To
Not
himself?
much.
Quite a bit.
Oh, booey. Anyway, this is PJ. I play Calypso, the
Oh my
best, most famous bard in all of Toils and Toils. Hello.
That's technically true.
And this is Chev, your usual host and DM of Echoverse campaign that we play every weekend. And this campaign, Bunsen is our DM, and I play the dwarf female named Gimna.
Roll persuasion. Just kidding.
Who enjoys going by the fond title of Grandma.
No, she hates being called Grandma. She's not even that old.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, I don't think she's.
That's
How
what's
old is
funny. She's like 30 something.
She's only like 130.
Which is young.
Jesus. She is grandma.
For dwarves, that's not old.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh
You
yeah.
only
dwarf.
break
I
out
thought
of
you was
puberty
middle.
at
Oh,
80.
never mind. She's slightly over the hill. She's 153.
Oh.
Oh.
So she's middle-aged.
I don't know why I thought you was playing a turtle for some reason.
A turtle?
Yeah.
I thought there
Turtle.
was discussion of turtles early on, and then everybody changed their mind.
Oh,
I was
the turtle
originally going to
people?
play the Scroll Sage Nola. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right, Dakota, you're up.
Oh, yeah. I'm Dakota. I play Langra, who is a bugbear paladin, and I don't wear deodorant.
Notice how nobody gives her shit over saying paladin instead of paladin.
What?
Paladin is the correct way, dumbass.
What? What? How did you even say that? Paladin?
I said paladin. I said paladin.
So did
You
she.
said like paladin.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
What is
This
happening?
idiot pronounces it like that.
Paladin sounds like a paladin that is Aladdin.
Arabian.
Oh wow, well done.
An
Okay.
Arabian paladin. Paladin. Oh my god, now you got me fucking up.
Okay, Rainbow, you're up.
Hello, I'm Rainbow, and I'm playing Wednesday with that's my first serious
Because
character.
Wednesdays we wear pink.
Yeah, your first serious character. You haven't been responsible for all the fucked up shit we've done so far.
Yeah, good
That'd be me.
job.
Except, wait a second. No. Now that I think about it, he is responsible for all the fucked up shit that's happened so far. He's just done it in a more serious manner.
I blame Bunsen.
Yeah, I blame Bunsen too.
You know what? I'll third that. I'll jump on the bandwagon. Here.
What did
I
I
mean,
do?
maybe if you let me roll my actual fucking
No.
dice, I wouldn't be so mad at you. Just saying.
Except you didn't do enough.
You don't know. Stop hating on our dreams. Yes. At Bunsen.
Okay. So, last time. Oh,
I got
sorry. Go ahead, Bunsen.
Hey. Jesus.
You want on your own campaign?
On
That was
PJ's
intended
Toils
as a
and
joke.
Toils. See,
I don't know if
shiny.
anybody noticed I was trying to imitate Bunsen's voice. It didn't go that well, but
Yeah.
So,
You didn't even do an impression.
PJ, how about you doing a campaign after you finish your house?
I would
Yeah.
love to. But also, how about let's not stall anymore? All right, Bunsen, where do we leave off?
Okay, so when we last left off, the party was at a crossroads north of Olin Oaks. They were heading to the Marble Mountains.
You mean Hall & Oates? You keep saying that wrong.
What?
Nothing. Go.
It's Hall & Oates. You keep saying it
Just
wrong.
keep going, Bunsen. Don't stop.
Keep going.
The party was at a crossroads. Gimno wanted to go to Volstead to attack Volstark, but Calypso managed to talk her down, and the party started heading to the west instead, toward the Marble Mountains. However, Wednesday stuck behind for a moment for casting her, what was it? Animal Familiar, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and they were spotted by an orc scout when they were at the crossroads earlier, but because Wednesday remained, 7 orcs on horseback came to attack, and Wednesday managed to scare them off using the fireball stored in the ring of spell storing.
Bazooka ring for the win.
Yeah, and then Wednesday managed to finish summoning a hawk and went to catch up with the party to the west. So about an hour has passed after that. Wednesday, your hawk has spotted your party down the road, but you're still on your way catching up. Meanwhile, the who's drawing?
Not me.
So, the rest of the party, you guys are headed to Marble Mountains. It's the terrain has gotten rocky. You see some mountains off in the distance. It's there's snow peaks, but where you are at the moment, it's not very elevated, so it's not very cold or thin air or anything. You're following this path along through that goes into the mountains up ahead. You do notice that Wednesday is not with you at the moment.
I thought we knew that when we left her.
Yeah, but like you notice that she still isn't with you yet.
Oh. So, I'm having too much fun going through these mountains to really be paying attention to that. I have relaxed just a little bit, and now I've got my loot in my hands, and I'm just taking in the scenery, making up songs as I go. Spent the last year Rocky Mountain way.
Can you be quiet, Calypso?
God.
Be quiet. Is it how? Do we hear anything out here besides Calypso?
Roll a perception with disadvantage because Calypso's being pretty noisy.
I
And
just
has
told her
he
to.
told
I just
that?
told her to be quiet, and she stopped.
And I complied.
And
Okay,
and
that's
she
roll
complied.
perception.
Okay.
Okay, as they're doing that, I'm gonna
Mm.
have my hawk poop on the bard. What's his name?
Calypso.
Calypso.
13 for perception.
Okay. outside of
Can I roll
some-
perception as well, since she told me to shut up and listen?
Yeah,
Kind of
go
gonna
for
look around as well. Okay, 14, and I think I have a few points to add to it. I know I've got at least one.
He disagrees.
What do you have?
And my apologies, Bunsen. Normally I'd have my character sheet pulled up and at the ready. I
It's
don't know
plus
what
4.
I
I
was
just
thinking.
looked it at.
Plus 4. Oh, thank you. So 18.
All right. So you do hear for a little bit the echoes of your singing through the mountains, but outside of that, and maybe you hear a nice gentle breeze passing by, like a little chill up your spine, but not cold. But noise-wise, you do not hear anything. No.
Except a
Nothing
baby
out of the
wailing.
See, I think we're fine out here. It's pretty barren. I can't really imagine a whole lot of people being willing to live out here, even to pillage.
And then I stop and I think, and I'm like, something's wrong here. And then I turn around and I'm like, where's that other girl that was with us?
Oh, Wednesday? Remember she stayed behind to cast a spell or something? I'll bet she's on her way, but she hasn't caught up. We've been going at a good click.
Well, I don't know her very well anyway, I suppose.
She was nice. I liked her.
All right, at this moment,
Except for when she was setting taverns on fire.
hang on a second. At this moment, from above, suddenly a piece of hawk poop lands next to Calypso.
What was that?
I look up and do I see one hawk?
Yes, Wednesday or Rainbow. How would your hawk appear?
Like a normal hawk.
Okay, yes, you see a singular hawk above you.
Okay.
Hey, look, Gimna, a singular normal hawk.
I yell up at it like, will you watch where you're taking a shit?
You know, I think that's like insulting a cook. You're just gonna spit in your food. He'll probably try again.
That bird ain't serving anything I'm eating.
Do you have a bow?
A bow?
Yeah, a bow and an arrow. He might
Negative.
not be serving anything that you want to eat, but we could definitely serve him up.
All I got here's my trusty flail, and she pats her flail at her belt.
All right. Okay, well, I guess the best thing we can do is keep on going.
Rainbow, does your hawk do anything else?
No.
Okay, just kind of circles around above.
Yeah.
Was that
Doesn't do
Rainbow's
anything.
idea to take a shit on us?
Yeah, he said that
Yes.
Okay.
like verbally.
Alright. I must have missed it.
I guess so.
You did miss it.
Okay. Wednesday, do you like up your pace at all? Like you can see through your hawk's eyes, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you pick up your pace at all, or are you still going at about the same pace?
I'm not at my pace, yeah.
Okay. So, 10 minutes pass by, 15 minutes pass by. You're starting to go up through some winding path along some mountains. It's starting to get a little colder. You're not in any snowy areas among the mountains yet.
Gotcha. Let's see. And in my equipment, I think I have just a normal bag of clothes. Would that include anything useful for the winter? Yeah. Clothes, costume. Would that include anything that would keep me warm? Or do I even have to worry about that yet?
It's not like cold. It's just like enough to like make you have to like rub your arms a little bit.
Gotcha.
Uh,
All right.
Mm.
Well, Yimna, I think I'm about ready to start a fire.
What time
How
is
many
it?
more hours?
It is about
8:47.
No, in the game.
Oh.
coincidentally it is about 8:30 in the game.
Okay.
Suck it.
Alright, so again, it's just like, alright, yeah, let's take a rest. We've been walking all day.
And is Lungra with us?
Yep, I am.
Okay. Cool. I was just
I was just mindlessly following you guys because I'm very socially awkward and I don't know how to talk to you.
Gotcha.
coincidentally, there actually aren't any trees in the immediate vicinity. There are some pine trees up above you on the mountain that you're alongside at the moment. Like you're like in like kind of a wider section of the path on the side of this mountain.
Okay. And can you remind me what we were headed to these, or where in these mountains we were headed?
You were
Well,
headed.
there's a little X on the map where the book is supposed to be.
Yes.
Okay. I just don't remember where the X was.
I think it was in the northwest corner.
Okay.
Hang on, I can find it again really quick.
You could just draw an X on the map.
Well, yeah, but I want to find out exactly where I put it. Let's see here. There it is.
Okay.
Okay.
So does this look like a relatively safe spot for us to camp?
Yes. Hang on. It is about here-ish.
Okay.
Hang on a second. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah.
Okay, and are our tokens accurate right now for where we are?
No, you would be about where Gimna's head is right now.
Okay.
So you guys are all about there. And Wednesday, you're around here. You're catching up.
Okay. All right, so Gimna's definitely gonna just sit down and help try to build a fire.
So you guys actually don't have any trees in the immediate vicinity. Someone would have to go rock climbing a little bit to get up to a pine tree to cut down.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Can
get
any
up,
of us see up there whether the pine trees are dead or not? Is there any dead? Are there any dead branches among the trees, or are they all pretty green still?
They're still pretty green.
Okay.
It's about 60 feet up. You would have to scale the mountain a little bit to get to the
Okay,
top
so
down.
can I see the base of any trees, or do I need to scale out to see the base of them?
You'd have to scale up to see the
Because
base.
usually pine trees have a shitload of dead stuff at their base. Okay.
Usually
Alright,
do.
so Gimna's like, I'm gonna, she points up to the trees that are like 60 feet up. She's like, I'm gonna scale up there and see if we can find some dead tree branches or something I can bring back down.
Great idea. I'll come with you.
I pine for the days that we didn't have to climb for trees.
You sure you're able to climb with me?
Oh yeah. I'm about as light and nimble as a person can be. Not great in a bar fight, but I can climb just fine.
Roll deception. I'm just kidding.
Alright, so I'm gonna get to climbing then.
Yep.
Okay, and I'm gonna start singing a song while I'm behind her of bardic inspiration.
Okay. So you're climbing up with her, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just singing while I climb.
All right. Both of you go ahead and roll athletics, and Gimna, make sure you make a note of your bardic inspiration dice that you have.
Okay.
Can I roll acrobatics?
No, this is pretty athletic. Acrobatics is like
So
leaping and shit.
I'm rolling athletics, you said?
Leaping and shit.
Alright. This is plus 6.
10 plus 1.
So that'll be 14 for me.
Okay. So, Gimna, you have a pretty low center of gravity, so you have quite an easy time climbing up the rock face.
Yeah.
On the other hand, Calypso, you actually have a bit of a rough time. Do you continue trying? You're starting to lose your grip about 30 feet up.
Gotcha. I'm going to use my inspiration and roll again.
Do you have inspiration? Yeah.
Yes, I do. From a long
I
time
don't,
ago.
I don't
But,
think that's how.
You have to, if you've already heard the result of your roll, it's too late.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, do you want to try to continue going up, or do you want to try to
Yes.
descend?
Yeah, I want to try to continue going up.
You
Okay,
can see
make another
you can see the number of your roll and decide to use your inspiration then. But if Bunsen tells you the result of your roll, then it's too late.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's fine.
If you want to continue
So-
going up, make another athletics check.
All right. Then yeah, I'm going to use the inspiration for that for sure.
Okay.
No! That is not going that well.
Ooh. Okay. So
Holy
that is
shit.
an 8, right?
Yeah. Probably just enough to, I hope, like, fall gently or, like, slip enough to where I have to retreat.
Wait, he rolled a 9. Not the 7. It would be the highest.
Yeah, and I rolled a 9, which would have given me 10. Things weren't going very well at 11, so I decided to roll again, and the dice was even less kind to me than it had been before.
When you use inspiration, you re-roll it. You have to keep what you re-roll it into.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
not
thought
the
you
same
used-
as rolling with advantage.
Okay, never mind then.
So, Calypso, while Gimna reaches the top of the rock face, unfortunately, you lose your grip and you start sliding down the side. You manage to stop yourself so you don't fall off the face completely, but you do scrape your elbow a little bit. Actually, you scrape both your elbows and forearm.
Damn
Trying to
it!
get your grip back. You take. Let me see. You take 5 points of damage.
Holy shit! Couple of elbow scrapings robs her of a third of her HP.
It's very painful. You literally slid down a rocky face.
All right.
You
You
broke
managed
both
to-
kneecaps.
No, nothing's broken.
Gotcha. All right. Well, she doesn't give up easily, and she's, it's kind of starting to hurt her pride a little bit. So I'm gonna roll one more time.
Okay, you're about 30 feet up again.
Okay.
You can.
Okay.
Oh,
And
yeah.
with that, I think I'm gonna climb down if it's not too late.
It's too late.
All right.
Your forearms and your pride hurts, so you try to climb up the rock face again. You try to make a bold leap up, and you totally fail it. You start scraping down the side again. You manage to catch yourself, like imagine Link in Breath of the Wild slipping down a cliff. You scrape your forearms again. You fall down to about 15 feet off the ground, and you take 5 more damage.
All right. Well, I can't take too much more of that, can I? I'll try to just
Descending would be pretty
gracefully descend and just wear a brave face. Okay, Gimna, I decided I'll just gather the wood after you toss it down.
And
All right.
So
Incoming.
with hurt pride and forearms, you descend back down the rock face.
Do I make it to the top?
Yeah, you made it to the top already.
Okay, so I'm looking around underneath whatever trees are available to find a lot of dead twigs and branches and stuff.
You see quite a host of dead branches, twigs, a few pine cones.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna grab everything. Not the pine cones though. I don't want seeds shooting at me while I'm sleeping. I'm gonna grab branches and twigs as much as I can carry in an armful, and then I'm gonna go throw them over the side for Calypso to catch.
Okay.
And I'm like, "All right, Calypso, incoming!" And then I throw them over the side.
Yeah, I'm gonna step out of wherever they possibly could be landing, because it's not gonna hurt them to hit the ground, but it's gonna hurt me if they touch me. So yeah, just avoiding those altogether.
Okay, and then I go grab more, and I do this until we have a decent amount to make several fires worth.
And as a demon, I'm great at building fires, so I'm stacking them into a pile and getting them ready to light.
All right. Where are you putting this pile?
Um,
Are you putting it at the edge or next to the rock face?
Yeah, so if there's like a corner, like a sheltered corner, that's where I want to put them. I
Make
mean,
an investigation check.
all right. Bitchin'!
Oh!
What
Wow.
was that during the rock climbing?
Right?
So, Calypso, you're looking for a nice place to put this fire. Like this rock face, it's at certain parts it gets like very vertical, and you're trying super hard to look, see like is there like an overhang of a nice sort anywhere along here, and you're walking alongside the rock face. You happen to be putting your hand against the rock face as you walk past it, and your hand goes through a part of the rock face suddenly.
Oh, cool! An Invisa cave.
No, it's not invisible. Although it is covered in some very, very dried roots.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start opening whatever hole I just discovered.
Okay. You start tearing off some roots, and you see a at one point possibly inhabited cave. Actually,
Way cool. So, with my dark vision, can I see inside well enough to tell if it's empty or full or anything like that?
go ahead and make another investigation check.
Okay, and I think my investigation's +1, but I'd have to double check that. I just set my phone down.
Okay.
Yeah, +1.
All right. Give me just a moment, please.
And are the roots that I'm pulling away dry enough to use as kindling?
No, they're covered in like as you're tearing them away, they're like dusty and they start dropping pebbles as you get them out of the way. They look like they've been here for quite a while.
So they're
Like-
not. So
They're like overly
they're dry.
They're overly dry. They're like really hard as rock.
Okay. I'm not sure why that would stop them from igniting, but I'll roll with it.
Well, it's like caked in like tiny rocks, essentially.
Okay.
So you look inside this cave, and you see already made a circle of stones prepared for a fireplace. However, as you can tell from the vines that you're getting rid of, or like not the vines, the roots that you're trying to get rid of at the entrance, no, clearly, and that alongside like how dusty it is in here, you can tell that this hasn't had any visitors in a long time.
Awesome. I want to look around for any treasure. Like, do I find anything cool?
Yeah, you do find, you find, I'm sorry, something came up. You do find a basket, and in this basket you do find a bit of a dull short sword, actually.
Cool. I'll take it. I'll have to ask Gimna how to sharpen it. But
Speaking of
yeah.
Gimna, have I made my way down the cliff face yet?
Yeah.
No, you're still up there. Oh,
Well,
damn it.
I assume that after you've thrown your stuff down, you started climbing down, right?
Yeah, but you never had me roll anything, so I didn't know.
Oh, it won't cost anything to climb back down.
Okay. All right. So do I see Calypso, or did I see her go into the cave?
I'm gonna call out to her. Gimna, I found the master suite.
What in the hell are you up to now? And then I head in
Come
the
on
direction of
in
her
here.
voice.
This place is great.
Well, you keep your voice down. If there's anyone around here, they're gonna hear you.
They already heard me falling anyway.
True. So do I?
And
do
they
I?
heard you yelling as you threw sticks down the mountain.
So I'm
Trust
headed to
me.
where she's yelling. Do I see her in the cave, or do I see the cave entrance at least?
I mean, I assume that if you're calling out, you're poking out of the cave, right, Calypso?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So I approach the cave and go inside. All right. Show me what you got.
Check this out. Master suite fireplace already ready to go. It is dry and warm in here. And it came with a complimentary weapon. It is a little aged and a little dull. Can you show me how to sharpen this?
Now, are you sure there's no one in here that's actively using this camp? And I look around at the
there's-
fire and stuff. Do I notice anything to indicate recent activity? It's just a fire pit, right? There's not actual fire.
Yeah, I haven't built the fire yet. I just found this place.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the pit and stuff to see if it's been recently used.
No, there were dried vines covering the entrance. The vines themselves were almost as ancient as these rocks. I'm sure that nobody's been here for a very long time.
Those must have been some old as shit vines then.
They were. They weren't even good for birding.
Bunsen, do I see anything to indicate any activity inside?
No.
Okay.
Like you, I'm not gonna even have you roll. If you were to try to investigate around the perimeter of this cave, you wouldn't find any entrances or any other signs that someone else could have been here for.
Okay, isn't this
at
just
least
a little
years.
cave that's a dead end?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
And
like
I'm
a
gonna
perfect little
pop
shelter
out.
with one entrance. All right.
I'm going to pop my head out and yell to the silent, almost invisible bugbear, Lungra! Come in!
I don't hear you. I'm like way far away from you guys.
Yeah, so in the meantime, Lungra was checking the perimeter to make sure you guys weren't being followed.
Gotcha.
Where's Wednesday?
By this time, Wednesday is actually caught up to where you guys are at. So actually, Lungra, you probably run into Wednesday.
Well, I mean, she was caught up, right? Because she was the bird.
No, the
That
bird
was
was
the bird.
the
The
bird.
bird
went out.
was just like checking.
Oh, that's right. I
Yeah.
forgot. It's not a druid. It's a familiar. Okay.
Well,
Right.
I'm gonna do
Okay,
something
so if I run into Wednesday, I'm gonna sneakily like hide behind some bushes or a tree, so like she can't see me, and then I'm gonna pop out and scare the shit out of her. But I'm gonna think that it's funny and normal, but really like it's not.
You trying to scare me or Calypso?
Wednesday.
Oh, for Wednesday. Okay.
Okay. So Wednesday, as you pass by, as you're heading down this path, you've heard some conversation from your comrades recently, but as you approach, Lungra.
Oh. Ah! There's a thing
Like infestation.
What?
Well, if I'm scared, I'm gonna cast infestation. It's gonna be first response.
You're job enough.
Oh, everyone's a
You mean
robot.
now?
Everybody's
Let me try changing the server region. Hold on.
Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Okay, I changed the server region. Did that help?
Nope.
Testing.
Nope.
Now? Is that better?
I didn't do it in character. Arigato.
I changed it
Nope.
to the eastern coast. Is that better?
Nope. I still have a red bar. Oh, no, it's not.
Yeah, I
Everything
hear you
sounds
guys
fine
do
to
it
me.
very well again. Everything's
Yeah.
normal.
Okay. It sounds
As
fine.
I was saying, if I'm suddenly startled, I'm gonna cast infestation on whoever's
Oh,
startled.
that sucks, especially for a bugbear because they've got fur for these things to hide in.
Hmm.
Wait, did you say prestidigitation?
No, infestation.
Oh, fuck. I take it back.
Too late. You've already climbed the rock hill or the rock face.
What am I infested with?
You have to make a
Eggs.
con save of 12.
Oh, shit. Hold on. What's
And
my...
if you it's fleas, by the way.
Oh yes.
1. Oh, it's only a 1.
Wait, what? You rolled a 1?
No, my con modifier.
Oh.
Oh. Ooh. Does that save?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, so I'm just like, remind me to never scare you again. What the fuck, bro?
Oh, I didn't know what you were. No, I'm not guys.
I thought this was what women do.
I
I'm sorry.
didn't know what you were.
What the fuck, bruh?
Did I hear the roar
What war?
Yeah.
from Lungra? Did I hear her roar?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Honestly,
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to make my voice 3 times louder, and I'm gonna say, "Lungra, come here! We found shelter."
And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, I'm right around the corner. Stop yelling.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna conjure up a cigar and I'm gonna smoke it while I walk back.
That's a car.
Walk over there. Yeah.
Bitchin'.
All right.
What was that, Bunsen?
I was saying like okay. About the cigar.
PJ's the one who said bitchin'.
Alright, we make it back there and we see the mic. Take it.
Yep.
I go in to look at the place. There.
About time you caught up to us. What did you get up to?
Not much. I see the campfire and I cast the create barn fire on it.
On the fire pit?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you,
Bunsen.
Wednesday. And I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna pull my boots off, and I'm just gonna set my feet right into the fire.
Oh,
Oh
you're gonna burn
my.
your feet off, huh?
No, I'm a demon. Resistance to fire, so it probably feels good as long as it's not like lethally high attack temperatures.
Well, Bunsen's gonna have to make that judgment call.
You're fine.
Yeah, if
Yes,
she wouldn't
the
put her
spell
feet
says,
in there.
So the spell says you have to make a roll of saving roll of Dex 12.
I'm going to assume that she gets as close as she can without it starting to do any damage.
Yeah. She's a sentient being. If it was burning the skin off of her feet, she'd just pull her feet back.
Alright.
Cool. So I'm gonna pull out my lute and start strumming. Nothing loud or obnoxious, just like some quiet background noise.
Okay.
And can I play a song of rest? Are we taking I guess, are we gonna take a long rest or a short one?
I rolled a 10, so probably not.
What does that do? But
No, are you ready for some sleep?
Ooh, that was a 19.
Well, I
She
thought
was
that's
ready.
what we were doing. Isn't that why we set up camp in here?
alright, let's
Okay.
take a long rest then.
A long or short?
I'm gonna cast Ice Knife into my ring.
We've been walking
Into
all day,
what?
right, Bunsen?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I'd be pretty
Oh,
tired
ice
by
knife in
now.
your
I'd
ring?
definitely be sleeping a full night.
Okay, yeah, so I'll take first watch. I'm kind of into this song I'm playing, so you guys can all sleep.
Are we going to be able to sleep while you're taking watch?
Of course you are. This is a lullaby.
I'm not going to be woken up by some kind of song? So you are going to sing a song?
Lullaby.
I
Lullaby.
swear to God, if you sing a song, I'm going to pummel you.
Just playing my lute.
No.
I take the fur that's near my ears and I shove them in my ears. Kind of
Why
like
does everybody assume that
earmuffs.
we're not going to be able to sleep to like sleep songs?
You are. I definitely wouldn't quit my day job if I were you, Calypso.
This is my day job, Gimna.
Oof.
I'm a bard. My job is to play music.
Ooh.
Okay, well, this is sleep time, not job time, so staffle it.
I'm going to glare at her and play the sweetest, softest music that I am capable of.
On what instrument?
The lute.
Gimna is going to come up and take your loot
It's a guitar.
as soon as you start.
Holy cow. Gimna really hates sleep music.
So, Bunsen, I'm gonna cast 2 spells in my ring slot. At level 1, I'm gonna do Ice Knife, and level 1, I'm gonna do Fog Cloud.
Okay. Please make a note of this.
Wait, what are we doing?
He is prepping spells.
Oh, I thought you casted him. I was like, what?
Well,
Yeah, into my ring.
Into her ring.
Oh, gotcha.
You see her make the motions and whatnot of casting these spells, but she just like directs it into her ring. You don't see the spells cast.
Gotcha, okay.
Okay. Oh, while they're sleeping, I'm going to take a short rest just because, prep myself if anything comes and interrupts us.
Okay. Is anyone looking at the short sword that you found? Do you still have it on your person?
Oh, yeah. I gave it to Gimna earlier for her to tell me how to sharpen it.
Oh, I didn't know you actually handed it to me. Alright, so she would have looked at it, and you said it was old and like rusted and shit, right?
It's not rusted,
dull.
but it looks dull. It has
Okay.
like a brownish yellow coating on it. It's like dusty.
And what weapon does Calypso currently have?
Just
Flare.
daggers.
Oh no,
Dag-
sorry.
Daggers.
Yeah, just
Alright, so-
daggers. But she is proficient with short swords, so this works out well for me.
Alright, so if you ask about the short sword, Gimna is just going to hand it back and be like, I think that's useless. Might as well hang on to them daggers.
It can't be sharpened?
Well, sure it could. But why? You already had those daggers.
Oh, I would think I'd be able to do more damage with a sword than a dagger. These things just stab. Really
Fine.
hit somebody
she
with this
sits
thing.
down and starts collecting like some stones to try and fashion some little way to sharpen the edges of the blade.
Okay.
I assume there's a ceiling in this room.
Yes.
I'm gonna climb up on the ceiling and go to bed.
Okay. Yeah, you feel quite at home in here Wednesday.
Gimna's gonna notice Wednesday going up on the ceiling, and she's gonna look up, and she's like, "You're full of tricks, aren't you?"
Yeah, sure
I'm
I
also
am.
noticing, but I'm just gonna look up and shake my head, and then turn around.
I've never
Go to
seen
sleep.
anything like you before.
I'm a rare thing.
I've seen
rarity.
Seinvolk around the town, but I haven't seen one that can walk on the ceiling.
Is the
So
librarian a different slime rock?
She is a common Seinvolk.
I figured most were common. Would be common.
Yeah. Only if you are the swamp or cave variety. Okay. So is everyone ready to take a long nap? Or
Yep.
long rest? Okay.
See.
What was that roll, PJ?
That was for my short rest.
Oh, I thought
So,
you were taking a
long rest.
Well, I'm on watch right now, so I'm taking a short rest while I'm keeping watch so that I can at least regain a little bit of HP while I'm waiting for my shift to end.
You realize that if you just wait the whole night, you'll just be healed to full with no hit dice expended, right?
Wait a second. Explain that
Take
to
a
me
long
again.
rest.
We're
Yeah, we
taking
take
a
a
long
long-
rest. Just,
I understand
the couple
that, but
hours
is
of
that-
watch doesn't make it not a long rest.
Oh, but using that couple hours of watch as a short rest, I guess, takes away from the long rest?
No, you're spending hit dice.
You can't rest. You're supposed to be watching.
No, it's fine. Like watching could probably technically count as a short rest because you're doing a leisure activity. But you're spending hit dice to regain health during those 2 hours when you could just do your watch, go to sleep, and you'll wake up in the morning with full health and no hit dice expended.
Okay, let me ask you. I guess I don't understand the hit dice very well. How often do they regenerate?
Every long rest, you generate half of them.
Oh, okay. See, I did not realize that.
Yeah, I wouldn't not spend hit dice if you don't have to. That's a big waste.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think short rest time can overlap with long rest time.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
gotcha.
probably a rule too. I probably wouldn't let that happen either.
All right, forget about it then. Thanks for
Okay.
clarifying that.
Yeah. All right. So
Can we hit the button?
first watch passes. Nothing.
No.
Second watch passes. Who's on second watch?
I'll
bird
take.
is.
Just
Okay.
your bird?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Your bird takes second watch. An hour passes by. 90 minutes. Nothing happens. Who's on third watch?
Gimna.
Me. Oh.
Oh.
Gimna can be. I'll take the last one. That's fine.
Okay.
Gimna takes third watch.
Shit, I'm gonna get fucked up.
15
Ah!
minutes passed. 30 minutes pass. An hour. 90.
No.
Nothing happens. Fourth watch comes up.
Oh
I'm
no.
so scared. No.
15 minutes.
No. Buzzer,
Calm
please, no.
down. I
Buzzer.
haven't said anything. Jesus.
He hasn't said anything yet. Just let him get through it.
30 minutes pass. An hour
I'm so
passes.
anxious. Oh.
Pennywise comes out.
Fuck.
An hour passes. 90 minutes. Nothing happens. Good morning.
Yo.
Such a
Bunsen, I hate
troll.
I knew he was doing the whole Regis Philbin thing. You know, the price, or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You are... Waits 15 seconds. Correct!
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Not cool, Bunsen. Not cool.
Hey, I'm just making it exciting. Usually this is very dull.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, stop it. Chev, oh my god. I regret sending you those.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Just can't even handle it. Stop. People
So-
won't even know which ones are real me talking and which ones are you.
I know, that sounds funny.
No, I hate it.
Good morning, everyone. You can all
Yes.
press your long rest button.
Oh,
Yay.
I technically already did, so I'm glad we can push it now.
I like that little mind games there.
Nope. Nope.
That
Can
was pretty great, honestly.
suck a dick, Bunsen.
So, good morning, everyone. Does anyone do anything first thing in the
Yeah,
morning?
I wake up and I slip over to Gimna, not trying to be terribly stealthy, and I'm gonna grab my damn loot bag.
Oh,
And
your
I'm
loot or your loot? The sword or
Loot.
the...
Lute. Loot.
Okay.
I don't give a shit about the sword. Well, I care a little bit about the sword, but
and
I want my damn instrument. That thing's my baby. And
Okay.
I'm still sore at Gimna for putting down my music.
and I'm gonna do a short ritual. Unseen. Can I do rituals into the ring or no?
No, it has to be a level spell.
Okay, never mind then.
Actually, wait. Never mind. Your ice knife is a level 1 spell, right? It's not a... Okay. Just making sure. So, does anyone have the sword at the moment?
I think I have it. I'm gonna
Okay.
grab it because I want to sharpen it using the techniques that Gimna showed me.
I thought I was already
show you.
sharpening it.
Yeah, I thought Gimna was.
Yeah, I sharpened
I'm
it for
gonna-
you.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought.
Then I'm gonna grab it if it's out in plain sight, and I'm gonna pick it up and start practice swinging with it because I'm really excited to have a real sword.
I'm gonna stand behind Calypso and conjure up a loot and just kind of mock her. Behind her back.
So it's still quite dusty, but its edges are sharp enough to do damage now.
Nice.
Do you want to try to clean it or anything?
Yeah, that's a great idea. I'm gonna pull a cloth out of my pack, just like an old sock or something. I might not have a cloth exactly, but just anything, and start wiping off the hilt and stuff. I want it to look nice. Looks
Okay.
ugly.
Do you like wet it or anything?
Um,
You probably have a
is
water
there any-
soak.
Yeah, you know what? I'll pour a little bit of water from my water sack on it. And, not a lot because I know that blades can rust, just enough to start lifting up all the dust.
Okay. So you clean it, and it has like a very nice, like, it looks like it's made of bronze. It's somewhat shiny after you start like rubbing all the gunk off of it.
Does
Like,
it look special at all? Like, does it look somewhat nicer than all the typical short swords that I've seen during, my travels?
Yes.
Well,
The blade
Okay.
itself is like it's made of a very high quality bronze. It appears.
Oh,
And
cool.
even the hilt itself has like a relatively ornate design considering the material.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna. I am. Gimna's is Lungra still sleeping? Because I don't want to wake up Gimna. She's grouchy.
Gymnast just lets out a big guttural snore.
I'm still sleeping too.
So
Oh,
I'm gonna conjure up that loot again. I'm just gonna start playing really bad and I'm gonna put it back before she wakes up.
Okay. I'm gonna look over at Wednesday. Wow, you really need some practice. Look at this. And pull my sword out.
Oh, nice.
Just
I'm
show
gonna
it.
play the loot some more to wake Gimna up, but I'm gonna put it away before she wakes up.
Okay. I'm gonna. Gosh, I know exactly what you're trying to do, and I don't appreciate it.
Do you, or does the character know?
Of course, it's obvious. You just announced that you were going to play the loot sour, wake Gimna, get her all pissed off, and then make it look like I'm responsible. So
Are you
yeah,
talking or are your character talking? That's what I'm confused about.
I'm talking right now because you were asking, does my character know out of character? I was responding to you out of character, but if you wanted me to speak within character, I would say, yeah, that's kind of a bitch move, Wednesday.
I'm gonna play it really loud one last time and then I'm gonna put it away like it never happened.
Can someone make some sort of roll to see if you wake up Gimna? I'm not sure who should roll this. Wednesday,
well.
just
Yeah,
make
it's
it
either got to be
double.
Wednesday or Gimna because they're both directly involved. I'm just should we say hapless bystander?
Got
Okay.
it, 14.
What is act however you think that means to you, Gimna.
So, what is it that they're trying to do to wake me up?
Wednesday
He's
is
trying to
wake you
play
up,
the loot badly.
Oh,
wake you
okay.
up.
At this point, I think you guys have been talking around me too, right? And I haven't woken up, so that's probably not going to change just by you playing the loot badly.
Heavy sleeper.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So,
Gimna
but
normally
you made it
sleeps light,
disappear?
but she's taking advantage of the fact that we're actually having people watching over.
You made it disappear though, right, Wednesday?
What's that?
You made it disappear after you finished playing what you thought would wake
Yeah.
her up.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, well, now that your assholeness is over with, do you want to take a look at my sword?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Your ass.
And so I pull it out, show it to him.
Okay.
That's a nice sword. What time do you think Sleepyhead's gonna get up so we can get going?
I don't know, but you're an educated person. I mean, we're both educated, but I was wondering if your education would have given you any clue about this sword. It looks a little bit different than your garden variety short sword.
I'll have a look at it. Give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna start the ritual for detect magic.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
thank
just
you.
go ahead and say the 10 minutes pass rather uneventfully.
Okay.
And you're using detect magic on this short sword?
Yep.
Okay. So you do tell it this actually is a magic short sword.
Sure.
Alright.
What I'm not sure of as DM, I don't know if you can tell what kind of magic sword it would be.
Oh,
Chev,
I
can you
have
help me
something
out
for
here?
that. I have something for you that's gonna clear that up, and we don't have to answer any questions. I'm gonna cast. I'm selecting the ritual for identify.
Okay. So you cast 10 minutes pass again, and you cast identify. You said.
Yep.
Okay.
Wednesday,
So
what is it? 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 What do I have?
So what you have here is it's called a thieving blade. When you hit a creature with this magic weapon, you can make a DC 10 dexterity sleight of hand check to steal one item from the opponent. The item cannot be currently
That's
held
cool.
or strongly tethered, and must weigh 2 pounds or less. Examples include a loose item in a pocket, a belt pouch, or a pendant worn on a thin chain.
Oh,
item is-
bitchin'.
Shiny.
The item
Way
is
cool.
hooked. The item is hooked on the end of the weapon. The item can then be transferred to your free hand or your pocket as a bonus action. It is otherwise dropped. Sleight of hand check.
Sorry, that was my bad.
It is otherwise dropped on the floor if you make another attack with the weapon.
Oh, way cool. All right, cool. Then I will have to. Oh, thank you so much. This is cool. I've never thought about thieving that much before, just because,
Well,
I don't know. I've always
how
earned
would
my
you
money,
know?
but
How do you tell there's other properties to that blade? Just looks like a little sword to me.
well, I just looked like a little tiefling to you. You really have a habit of underestimating things, don't you?
I also like to point out that I didn't.
Gimna
say
folds her
anything of
arms and
this.
gives you the crustiest look.
I would like to point out I didn't say anything of this.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh.
I don't look at it and go, well, it seems to be a sword that's cursed.
Make a
What are you
deception
talking
check.
about?
Well, it seems to be a thief, don't it? And you lose health points by carrying it around.
Make a deception check.
Deception. It's +2. How do I'm not familiar with the. No, that's not what I wanted. How do you roll in this game again?
Alright, so it's
Why are you rolling with advantage?
Oh,
slash roll 1d20 plus 2. Like that.
no
All
space
right,
for the D20 and the 2. Like,
Slash roll space.
That's fine. That's
Just
it's
click
11.
it.
It's 11.
Okay.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna roll perception against that. Or can I just call 11 a lie?
Roll perception against it.
Oh, and I see right through that.
Yeah, you see right through that. You
I'm
can
gonna
tell
take.
that this is rather special and helpful.
I'm gonna take my sword back now until you can stop being an asshole. But if at any point you feel like telling me what it really is, I'd love to hear it.
I'm gonna give her the sword, but I'm not gonna tell her what it does.
Okay. All right. What do
I'm
you
gonna
do?
say, well, what's it worth it to you?
I don't know, because I don't know what it is, and you won't tell me. And now I can't believe you. So,
Okay. I go look at the fire and light up a cigar.
Okay. Calypso, what do you do with the sword?
I'm gonna put it in my inventory, and no matter what, I've got a badass sword. Even if I don't know what it does, it looks cool.
Didn't she spend a
And-
long rest with it?
Yes.
So after...
No, wait. You
What?
have
Gimna
the
spent a
sword.
long rest with it.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, so after Gimna hears all this, then she speaks up and she just says, all right, so forget what I said earlier, saying how do you tell all this stuff, because I didn't realize that she spent the night with the sword. So that would be retconned. And so she just listens to you trying to get Wednesday to tell you what it is, and you realize that she's lying, and then Gimna just pipes up. And what is it called again, Bunsen?
Thieving blade. I put a description of it in the Discord.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that, sorry. And so Gimna just says, it's called a thieving blade.
Oh, that sounds cool. What's that do?
And she's like, when you hit someone with it, they have to, if you're lucky, you get to steal one item from them.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. I like
Yeah,
that.
look at Gimna and say, you gonna give a baby some matches next?
Baby, excuse me.
I don't know, Wednesday. You gonna tell the truth, or are you gonna just hoard everything for yourself and think we're too stupid to know what you're doing?
What would
You
I
know-
do with a sword?
Burn. That was a total burn.
Hey, Lungra, what are you
I don't know.
doing?
Why didn't you tell her what it did?
Or what do I
I'm
just
just
tell
sitting there
babies
listening.
about matches?
Everyone, all four of you make an insight check.
Okay.
Oh, Lordy.
Let's see.
All
D20 plus.
I'm trying to add it. I can't.
One.
For some reason, I can't find it.
Nat one.
Let's see.
I have no insight.
11 plus 4, so 15.
Okay. So, Calypso, upon learning about what the sword does and whatnot, and having a look around the cave again, you get the feeling that this was some thieves' hideout of some sort, but it
Oh,
has
cool.
been abandoned.
Nice. So I am going to like when I looked the first time, did I find everything in here that was there to find, and I just understand the purpose of the building? Or now understanding the purpose of the building, there's more to explore?
There's nothing more to explore, really.
Okay.
Like, there's
Then-
spots for stored goodies, but anything else, whoever inhabited this before must have taken most things with them.
Gotcha. Slightly off topic. Will you add the thieving sword to my inventory? I cannot find it using the D&D Beyond tool. Like, I'm using the
Yep.
search tool in the inventory, but I can't. It won't come up.
I have to do it because it won't let me make like Bunsen a DM or anything like that.
Right.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah. When you get a chance, will you add it?
Yeah.
Great.
And for if it helps you, Chev, later, here's a link to a page where I found this.
Cool. I think this place was. I think this was a hideout for thieves. And now the only one left in here is Wednesday.
It's a homebrew weapon.
Ah, okay.
Gotcha. What do we do with that?
You're just gonna have to put a custom item in your inventory and put the details in it. That link, Bunsen, right there on the banner, it says homebrew page.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I missed that somehow.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I would be totally open to like retconning something else in its place, just because I'm afraid that if we try to go into homebrew content, it's never gonna work right.
This is
But-
Bunson's campaign. He wants to do something.
No,
else.
I'm just offering options. I'm just saying I'm cool with whatever.
No, I'm
It's
fine
fine.
with this being a thieving
This
blade.
seems like a pretty harmless thing. Just put the description in a custom item instead.
Okay.
And then you're just gonna have to pretend one of your attunement slots are taken, because I don't know if you can put the custom item in it.
Okay.
I'm not sure if
So-
this has to be attuned, actually.
Oh, really?
Oh, I don't think all weapons do have to be attuned, right?
I know that my ring doesn't
No.
have to be attuned. It's such a simple deal that I think it skips it.
Yeah,
So
the
I'm gonna
item
go
usually
outside
says
and-
if it needs attunement, and yeah, this one does not. Okay, never mind then.
So I'm gonna go outside and smoke a cigar, and I'm gonna have my bird fly around that. Do I know where the thing is?
You know the general direction.
I'm
I'm
gonna sit
gonna have my bird fly around and scout it out as I smoke outside.
Okay. You're looking for, like, what are you looking for exactly?
I'm looking at the general direction to see what's there. Is there a building there? Is there anything?
Okay. All right. Does your bird roll, like, investigation? I think that.
I don't know. It's a. I guess.
Go
I
ahead
don't
and
know.
roll a d20 for your bird.
We're just kind of winging it in the familiar territory.
Winging it, you say?
Oh,
Wow.
I totally want to take Dakota's merp sound effect and do the sad trombone with it. Merp, 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 merp.
Okay. So, your hawk is flying around the mountains, getting a good vantage point. Are you looking through the eyes of your hawk?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Okay. So, as your bird flies around in the general direction of where Jade had pointed you, you see, like, you don't see any obvious entrance, but you do see some glowing, magically floating text written in common. It says, "Dungeon this way."
What the hell? Wait,
If-
where is this at?
It's just floating. You don't see an obvious entrance from where your bird is, but you do see glowing, obvious text with an arrow pointing at a section of the wall. As a player, you would recognize that looks like a neon sign.
But floating in place.
Yes, it's just magical.
Okay.
Do I
and it
see a
reads-
clear path through there? Or?
Yeah, it's along the path that you guys are on.
Alright.
And the text itself, it's just written in common, in obvious, glowing text.
Is it magical text or?
Yes, it's magic.
What's it say?
It says "dungeon" here with a arrow pointing at it, or an arrow pointing alongside the sign.
And only the bird sees it so far.
Correct. This is quite a bit of ways down the path. Like, it would take you a couple hours to get here.
Okay.
So, what do you do with this information Wednesday?
I share it with who's in the party again? I'm used to the other one showing everyone's name.
Yeah, it's Gimna, Calypso, and
Longra.
Longra.
I'm gonna
We
tell
can-
Longra.
All right.
We-
Go ahead and explain this in character.
Oh, Longra, I think there's a building up ahead. That's what we need. It has some strange writing on it.
A building? What do you mean?
Well, we're supposed to be looking for a book. I think it's in that building.
Okay. Can you read the writing?
Yeah, some clown wrote dungeon here.
How do you know I was a clown?
Who else would write something so silly?
I don't know. I mean, does it look sketchy?
Yeah, probably. But let's go find that book anyway.
All right. You lead the way with your bird.
And I lead the way.
Okay. Do you tell Gimna and Calypso?
I assume that they're also
I just
there.
turn around and make sure that they're like following us.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, do we overhear?
I was wondering too. I was imagining us two inside the cave, them outside the cave.
Yeah, so was I.
Yeah.
Explain that to us in voice, Chev.
If we all go, I was just saying, if you go to the cogwheel on the top right to settings, you can add your character name to your display name to help everyone out. Because I've been tripping
I
over.
forgot you could do that.
I've been tripping over people's names too.
So does anybody actually reach their head into the cave and tell us what's going on?
No. I'm just like, come on, guys. We gotta follow bird woman.
All right, so you reach, but you call back to us, and I said, "What's going on? Who we following?"
I don't know. The lady said that her bird told her something.
Jesus, just
There's
asking
a
a
building.
question.
We just
Damn.
gotta come. Alright, coming or
I
not?
turned to Gimna. Do you ever get the sense that Lungra might follow others blindly?
Got an angry bugbear on our hands.
Yeah, they're not nice when they're angry. One of the bugbears in my bard school killed a teacher. He got expelled.
Jesus Christ. I was not expecting that.
Gimna still just does not believe that you went to like an actual bard school.
Or a school at all.
Yeah. A bard school.
What's that about bard school?
Oh, I went to bard school, and I pull out my certificate of bardship, and I graduated.
PJ, do you really... I feel like each time you speak as Calypso, your pitch goes higher and higher.
Yeah, it probably is.
It does.
I pull out
Like,
my
every time.
It's hard to keep that consistent. That last one was especially bad.
Yeah.
I love it. Keep doing it.
No, I hate it.
I take a look at it and I conjure up
Player
my
autonomy.
own-
Nah.
I look at his and I conjure up my own, but mine says that I'm a certified cigar smoker.
Oh my god, what is with you and cigars?
I'm going to use minor illusion to conjure up another sign that looks like it's in my hand that says, "You're a bitch!"
Oh my gosh.
No, troll. Not bitch, troll.
I turned to Wednesday and I'm like, hey, can you conjure me a sign that says her cert is fake?
Yeah, I conjured up that sign.
It says what?
I hold it up. It says your certificate is fake. I just asked Wednesday to pin it to my back and keep walking.
So you hold up a sign that's clearly glowing with magical properties, by the way.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to roll my eyes and keep going.
Okay. So you're all headed out of the thieves' hideout and heading down the path.
Yes.
PJ, add your
Okay.
character name to your nameplate.
Oh, I see. Yeah, let me. Yeah, you guys. I'll figure that out. You guys just keep going.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep following them.
Okay.
Oh
I
my
changed
god,
name, too.
Bunsen. I hate you. You
Rain-
should have just changed it to DM.
Rainbow did his backwards.
I know. PJ didn't even add PJ.
Okay. Anyways. So, you all continue down the... Fuck. I just dropped my dice.
What the fuck?
Do we all continue down the fuck?
Yes, now we have another one.
Gimna continues down the.
Fuck! I hate it. Stop, please.
Anyway, yes.
So Gimna continues down the path.
Alright. So, about 30 minutes pass, an hour passes uneventfully. Eventually down the path, you see, you start to see the glowing, floating magic text that reads, "Dungeon here," and it points at the side of the mountain.
Do they all see it, or is it just me?
Everyone sees it.
Okay.
So Gimna's gonna be like, "What in the hell is that?"
It looks cool. Kind of like a club. Do you get that club feeling from it?
It's almost like it's got some kind of magical properties. It's floating in the air and it's shiny.
I think it's one of those BDSM clubs.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
What?
BDSM club.
I heard you. That's not really what you say, though, right?
I'm sure I said that.
Are you drinking,
Serious.
Rainbow?
No.
Yeah. So
I
this
would
is
like to remind
this is
everyone,
Rainbow's first
Rainbow said
serious character.
Serious character.
I'm not the one
We
that
all know
put the
that
words
was
up
a
there.
lie.
I'm not the ones that put the word up there, dungeon.
Rainbow, you're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
I turn to
So
Calypso and say, in a very awkward tone, you got any spandex in your pack?
Oh my god.
you know, I just might be able to help you.
All right,
I'm feeling less inclined since you're making fun of my credentials, but I'll overlook that.
Gimna tries to touch the sign.
Okay, so I was.
You immediately die. You have to reroll a character.
I wasn't. Jesus. I wasn't clear enough about this. The text is glowing like about 10 feet off the ground.
All right, can I?
Ain't no way Gimna's touching it.
Calypso, boost me, and I'm like try to get up on her shoulders and touch it.
And gosh, do I have to roll a strength check for that? Because I feel like
Yes.
Gimna
Gimna's gonna
doesn't weigh
pancake me.
that much.
You would
Let's
still
see.
make an athletics check.
You have to roll at least
Gimna weighs 143 pounds.
Oh, 1.
Did I just roll a 1?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so she just pancakes to the ground.
Okay.
You're gonna have to
I
warn
pick
me
up-
next time you try to do that.
I pick up
All right,
Gimna by
so-
the collar of her shirt and throw her on my shoulders.
Hang on. So,
Whoa!
the party that you've all walked up to the sign, and Gimna, you want to try to reach out and touch the floating sign. So
Yes.
you just leap up to Calypso's shoulders in front of you, and Calypso totally wasn't expecting it, and flinches backward from it, and you fall forward in front of Calypso.
Oh, yes.
All right, and then Lunger picked
Go
me
ahead
up
and
and
make
put me on her shoulders.
But make an acrobatics check.
Oh, Jesus.
That's +1, 13.
Okay. So you fall over in front of Calypso, but you manage to tuck into a roll off of it. You are not hurt, but you're a little dazed, like, wow, that just happened.
All right, and so then after she says, "Warn me next time," oh, sorry about that, and then Lunger picks me up, and then I go, "Whoa!" as you put me up on your shoulders.
That's the most playful I've ever seen Gimna.
I'm not playing. I want to see that sign. And so then, now that
Are
I'm
you
on her
doing
shoulders, I
that?
try to reach up and touch it.
Okay. Your hand goes right through it, but your hand does feel warm as it goes through.
Ew, that's pee.
This sign is some kind of an illusion.
Also, you notice on the wall next to you guys is a dark wooden door. It looks quite large and heavy. It's about 10 feet tall, 5 feet wide.
And so where are we? Are we now to the place where on the map it said for us to go?
Yes.
Okay.
Gimna, are you done with that there sign?
Yeah, I'm done. Put me down. It's some kind of magical sign. It's not really there.
Can you toss her?
No, I don't want to toss her. She is small, but she seems feisty.
You know,
Put me
that's
down. Let's
actually
go
pretty good
take a
call.
look at that door. And I point to that dark door.
I'm gonna
I just
knock on the
reach up
door.
and grab her under her armpits and put her down in front of me.
Thank you for the lift.
You're welcome, little baby woman.
Excuse me?
I mean, you're just small, okay? You're just really small.
You might want to close your mouth right now because this flail is about to come off my belt.
See, I told you. This is why I didn't want to toss her.
She takes her flail off her belt.
I'm sorry.
Now,
I'm sorry.
Gimna.
I'm sorry. Gimna.
Gimna.
Let's be rational. Let's just be rational, please.
That's what I thought. She puts it back on her
You're
belt.
feeding her ego. That doesn't help either.
Calypso, if anyone's here's got an ego,
Excuse me. The only thing I ever do with my ego is feed yours.
You just want to be the most famous person in all the world, and I have the ego. All right, and then she turns around and starts to try to investigate the door.
Okay. Roll investigation.
Can I assist?
Yeah. Roll investigation with advantage.
Oh, so I rolled it twice. 14 plus 0, so 14.
Yep. You sure found the handle.
Can I just?
I mean, you're just trolling me by the fact that you didn't describe what I was seeing on the door.
That's true. I'm sorry, but I just found it funny. Like, I want to investigate the door. Like, okay.
Well, yeah. So tell me what I can see that's obvious.
Yeah, like.
Okay. Everyone, calm down for a second. About 4 feet up.
I'm not calm.
About 4 feet up from the ground, you see a large doorknob. It's like one of the hook kind, not like the rounded spherical knob. You know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
Mongra, usually at clubs they have guys standing outside.
How tall are
Calypso,
you,
this is
Gimna?
not a club.
I know.
Sorry, what?
What
Who
do
are
you-
you talking to?
Gimna, how tall are you?
Hold on, and I'll.
2 foot nothing.
I'm pretty short, but I'm not that short.
Baby sized.
Let's see. She is
Right size.
4'5".
Okay.
Yeah, that's baby size.
So
taller than that.
the doorknob is at about like shoulder.
That's literally like 4 inches smaller than I am. Just to put it out there.
All right, so I'm gonna try to. Is it a twist knob or a push knob? Like, what do I do?
It's the kind that like. Hang on, let me look up.
Like on old wooden doors, kind of like the knockers. Is that what you're talking about?
No, hang on a second.
I've got
Okay.
some knockers for you.
Yeah, you did, Calypso.
So kind of like this kind of doorknob. It's not the knob. It's got like
Oh, okay.
sideways thing.
Oh, a handle.
Yeah, the handle. I'm sorry.
Handle with the button on top.
No, it's just a twist handle. All right, so I try to twist it.
All right. You twist the handle. Do you try to push in?
Or do you try to pull?
Yeah, well, if it twists, yeah, I push the door open.
Okay. Make a strength check.
All right.
Fail.
If I sense her struggling, I'm gonna
just
jump
a raw
in and start
strength
pushing against
check?
the door.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a +7, so 14.
Okay. So you pull down the shoulder height knob and you put the rest of your body under the knob and try to push in, and the door opens with a.
Okay, do I see anything? I have dark vision.
Yes, but first we'll take at least a short break.
Okay.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say, well, the door doesn't open because you should have pulled.
You should have.
Okay, so we're gonna need to take.
Oh, we're in the last 10 minutes, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I need at least a short break. If not, if someone needs to go, we can just end it here.
Yeah, do you like to go at 10 then, PJ?
Let me check. Stick with the break. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Okay. I would like to go another half hour since we missed a half hour.
Okay. Is everyone okay taking a 5-10 minute break?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Break time, everyone.
Break time!
The time that we take breaks. Oh my god. I hate you. Oh my god, stop.
What's the matter?
Just can't even handle it. Yes, I can. I mean, it's both ways. Come on. My god. You're the worst.
I love how Rainbow changed the order of his nameplate, but still put the parentheses around the first
I
one.
know.
And there's squiggly brackets, too.
I know. Oh, good old Rainbow, keeping us on our toes.
So,
So.
Yes.
hey guys,
What up?
I'm good for another half hour.
Okay. We just took a 5-minute break.
Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah, no, I'm great. I just had to check with my wife because she's been taking on the boys. Oh, I've been holding Bowie. You can hear him in the background sometimes. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that she was cool with it and that it wasn't taxing her at all.
I might
Oh,
not
come
be
on, Boo.
because Lincoln's he keeps coughing.
Oh, you gotta leave?
Maybe I'm just gonna see if he goes back to bed. He just like had a coughing attack the last like
Uh-oh.
minute or so.
Bowie keeps getting upset, and I'll just kick him with a different toy. Man, I'm in desperate need of bottle openers.
Do any of you guys follow the subreddit Choosing Beggars?
Choosing
No.
beggars?
Yeah. It's a funny one. It's basically like people who are asking for free stuff and saying they'll pay an artist in exposure.
Oh, yeah,
To
that's funny.
my 12 Instagram followers.
Yeah, I have to be careful about that. Every now and then I'll have like a modeling agency come up to me and say they want to
Oh
take
my
some
God.
pictures, and I'm like, okay, what's the pay like? And they're like, oh, you just get to keep the shots. Oh, okay, thanks. What the hell's the point of that?
I feel like Calypso is a part of PJ.
It's just diving into the character.
I gotta say, I love Hava Beer, but I really enjoy listening to you play Calypso.
That's the
Yeah.
thing, is like it's hard not to fall in love with her as a character and just get so into her. And there's a fine line between like too silly and too sedate. And so sometimes like I feel like I might be a little obnoxious, and other times I feel like, oh, I'm kind of fading. I need to step it up a little bit. But other than that,
Hold on, I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
But
I
there's like a few
really
things
like playing
about-
Gimna.
I know, Gimna the Grouch.
Hey, she's got to compensate for her shortness somehow.
Yeah, you do a good job. I like her. She's like definitely that trusty old warhammer of a woman. What I don't understand is how I'm getting trolled so much about the music. Like,
What do you mean troll?
I don't. Okay. So my question is does Gimna think that Calypso's playing is bad?
Gimna just hates the music.
She just hates music.
Well, like yeah, like when she sleeps, she's normally a loner, and now some ego-filled wannabe movie star, famous person, is tagging along already. And remember, our relationship is an annoying one, even though it's improved. It's still you've been a constant gnat buzzing around Gimna. So she gets annoyed at everything you do. It's just her personality.
I kind of like that dynamic. That like it is kind of an antagonistic relationship with respect underneath.
Yeah. Dude, it's
But-
basically a mirror of your and I's relationship. You realize that?
No, I didn't. That actually never dawned on me.
You're always
I'm not.
you're always kind of the crazier one, no matter what we're doing, and I'm always the one just rolling my eyes, and you getting a kick out of me rolling my eyes.
That's really funny. And you want to know something that probably the funniest thing of all? They deliberately play Callisto to try to have no ego.
Calypso.
Like, she never claims to be the tougher person in the room. She never claims to be the smarter person in the room. She's super nice to everybody, even when she's annoyed.
But
Like,
you are genuine. You're not trying to have an ego, but you are prancing around saying you want to be famous.
Only to fix daddy issues.
Yeah, but the reason why doesn't matter. You're basically this beautiful tiefling hopping around saying you want to be famous. Gimna, of course, is going to be like, that's off-putting to Gimna.
That is hilarious. Okay. And that makes a lot of sense. And I'm not going to reveal much of my story. All I'm going to say is that fame is not the end. It is a means to an end. Like, if there was not another purpose for it, Calypso wouldn't give a shit about being famous.
And that's all fine and good, but Gimna doesn't know that. All she knows is you want to be famous.
No, she doesn't.
And you're tagging along because there's a chance you might get famous.
No, this is great.
Gimna tolerates Calypso.
And I feel like with Calypso, I'm gonna start with Hava Bear. I took a really long route to figure out how characters are motivated in general. And with Calypso, I was able to achieve sort of the same level of playability and character familiarity with a quarter of the ink.
Nice. It is nice getting to experience, like, unraveling things about our characters without me just knowing everything. Being the DM, I usually just know everything already.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to play the role from a character's perspective.
And be blind to so much.
Mm-hmm.
And so every little detail you get is tantalizing.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Back, we all ready to go into the BDSM dungeon?
Wait,
yeah, I'm ready to roll. We might not get Lungra back.
I am back.
Oh.
We're just waiting on Bunsen.
Yes, to finish up eating his pizza.
He ordered pizza. We're waiting for the pizza guy to show up.
Can anybody play the Jeopardy background music on a loop so when he gets back?
I'm right here.
Oh.
I've been here. I've just
Holy shit, dude! You popped up at the perfect moment.
I've been here. I've just been
eating pizza.
Oh.
That's become like
those snorts. That was funny.
Pizza is like Garfield's lasagna. It's now just tied to the character Bunsen.
Yep.
Okay,
Good.
so
Play.
yeah, I have prepared a map of this area. However, the colors are not correct.
Okay.
So what you see is more of like a layout rather than.
We don't see anything, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, I just see a black screen.
So it's
But
not all
you're
black,
right. It
then
does
it's a
give a
different
good
color?
layout.
What?
So you're saying it's not all black, then it's a different color?
No, I've put fog up. Do you guys see where your own icons are?
Yes.
No.
I see one person's.
Well, it's
They're all
all
in the same
stacked.
spot, but Lungra's on top.
Yeah.
Lungra's always on top.
That sounds painful.
With a bugbear, it always is.
So I just want to let everyone know that the color is not accurate.
Yes, we heard you.
Mm-hmm.
I see Lungra, but I don't. And you said everybody's behind Lungra?
Well, just on the map.
Yeah, our tokens
Okay.
are all stacked on top of each other with Lungra on top.
Okay, cool. That's all I needed to know. Let's play.
Okay. So the door creaks open. Wait, actually, is Dakota back?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
We're all here.
So-
Go.
All right. So I hear an echo myself.
I don't.
I hear more stalling.
So Gimna opens the door. It creaks open, like, and inside you find a square-shaped room. Hang on, let me reveal it here. All right.
Oh.
You see a square-shaped room. It has a nice wood flooring. It's like a mahogany, mahogany flooring. You see 5 levers on the side of the room, and you see another heavy-looking mahogany door across the room.
Okay. I turn around to everybody and I say, there's some room with a bunch of levers in it and a door on the other side.
Ooh, let me see. And I'm going to poke my head in.
Do you
Okay.
have dark vision? Is it
Yeah.
dark in there?
Everyone has dark vision.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting.
Mhm.
Coincidentally, there are some torches along the walls that are also lighting up the place.
Okay. Now don't go in
Fast.
there. I
Yeah,
hold Calypso back and I say, don't go in there. It's probably booby
Oh,
trapped.
trust me, I'm not. Rooms like this always have booby traps.
Yeah.
Oh, you and I said that at the same time? That's crazy!
Oh my god. Calypso, you spit on me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Use my teeth are clean.
So just
So
so
I'm
you
not-
guys, just to let you guys know, on the scale, one tile on this map is 10 feet.
Yeah, I see that. You revealed it.
Oh, so the room is huge.
It's
Gotcha.
a relatively large room, yes.
Okay,
So
so
I'm gonna have my my hawk fly above the building and wait for us.
Up above, it's just like a mountain.
yeah, this is a
Yes.
door into a mountain, Rainbow.
I'm gonna have it fly around the where we're going in and just kind of wait for us.
So fly
Okay.
through the door inside.
No, up in the sky
Oh,
above
Alright.
this place.
okay. So Gimna turns around and says, "Wednesday, can you get that bird to come in here and check this out for us?"
And I say, oh, well, okay, and I do it.
Okay. So the hawk flies into the room. It's surprisingly, despite this technically being a cave, it's actually quite nice in here. It feels like you're in like a very nice mansion.
That's kind of what I got from the mahogany floors. I mean, they don't put mahogany floors in caves.
I like to investigate the room.
The levers
Okay.
have me weary though.
Yes, there are
Me
5
too.
levers on
wary.
the side of the wall. They are all faced up.
I turn
You
to
have to-
I turn to Wednesday and I say, "Can the bird mess with those levers?"
I have the bird messed with the. How do I do my pointer?
Just hold your left mouse button down and it will do a circle like this.
Alright, I'm gonna have it mess with this one.
Okay. How heavy is your hawk?
Probably at least 20 pounds. I guess. What's the size of a normal hawk?
Let me look it up. A hawk is usually around. Doesn't seem like any hawk is more than 3 pounds very much.
Yeah, they're pretty light.
Yeah, birds have to fly after all.
But they have some pretty strong muscles to kill things.
So what does your bird try to do?
That doesn't
with
make
this
them
hawk?
heavy though, Rainbow.
It's gonna try to pull the level with its heavy muscles.
So just to help paint the picture really quick, so freehand. If this is the wall right here, the lever is facing up like that.
Okay.
Yes.
So you could try to have it go down like that.
Yeah, that's what I have it do.
Okay. Give me just a second to erase this. Okay. Have your bird roll a d20 as a strength check.
You have no leverage with which to apply force, even though you have muscles. If you're
did
tearing
roll a
apart,
20,
if you're
though.
tearing apart meat, you're pulling against your own muscles with each hand, or with each, each part of your body.
Maybe he could brace against the wall. Or
Let's go. The first one is 17.
Okay. What was the 20 for?
I accidentally clicked it twice.
Oh, yeah. All right. So the bird tries to land, dive onto it using its landing on it with its talons, and the lever almost budges a little bit. It dips down for a second, but returns back to its upward position.
well, like it's weighted on the other side, so it goes down halfway or more, and then goes back up.
It does. It goes like a third of the way down.
Okay. I think the only way we're gonna be able to manipulate those levers is if we ourselves go in.
Alright, fine. So I walk in and I try the first
Why
lever.
don't you go in first? Sing it a song.
I don't know that any of my songs will help in this situation.
Gimna has marched inside and is going to grab the first lever.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm walking behind her
following,
cautiously.
yeah.
Let's see.
Nothing left to do but
cool.
try it, and I pull the lever down.
Okay.
I go in as well.
All the levers are in the upright position?
Yes.
Okay.
Can she reach them?
Yeah. It's about as high as the doorknob was.
Okay.
Okay.
Nobody else touch any levers. Let's do this one at a time. Let's be scientific about it.
All right. Is Longer inside the room as well?
Yes. Yeah, I said I was following after Calypso.
Okay.
So
What would you be
I
like?
I pull down the
Right here?
one lever.
Yeah.
And unless somebody's going to disobey what I just said, there should be no other levers pulled.
I'm gonna touch the level, but I'm just gonna kind of try to feel it to get like the touch of the lever.
Okay. It feels relatively weighty, but it's not hard to pull down. So Gimna, you pull down on the lever, and you hear a click sound as it's stuck on the down position.
Okay.
Second passes, 3 seconds pass, and the room caves downward. Like the floor of the room caves down into a pit into the center of the room. So let me draw this really quick.
How fast does this happen?
Pretty quickly. So
So fast I can touch the wall. And
Like, do we fall?
yeah,
Fine.
you start slipping down into it slopes down towards the
I
middle.
quickly throw the lever back up.
Put it up!
Unfortunately, you fail to reach the lever, and three of you actually. Wednesday, you're actually, because you're a spider climber, you're actually totally fine. But the rest of the three of you start slipping down to the center of the room.
Wednesday,
I'm
flip
not
that
pulling-
lever back.
I'm gonna pull the lever before they fall in.
Okay.
Pull the lever you're next to, or are you going to fix the other lever?
Yeah, the lever that did.
Okay.
Okay. You pull the lever back up, but the floor does not change.
All right. So
Three of
seeing
you-
that, I'm gonna just start pulling all the levers just down.
Oh, God.
Oh my.
Stop pulling the levers! It might do other things!
Okay, so the three of you fall down into the middle of the room, and you start falling down. You fall down, it's all happening pretty fast, and you all are kind of shocked by what has just happened. So you
Whoa,
fall
what?
down
What?
the 10. You fall 10, 20 feet down. You fall down onto some very comfortable pillows. These seem to be filled with cotton or with silk
Oh.
lining. But the pillows.
Well,
you
that
land
was
on-
unexpected.
Yeah, you land on pillows that cushion your fall enough that it's
Ah, this is my kind of deathbed.
yeah. So you land on pillows, you're all fine. It absorbs the fall.
Oh,
But,
soft.
In this new room you're in, you see just more mahogany flooring, nice walls, torches along the side. But over to the west side of the room, you see a set of stairs. These kind of spiral up.
Before I pull the next lever, I'm gonna yell down. Should I pull the next level?
At this point,
Jump down onto these pillows. It's fun.
Come down here with us Wednesday. Don't fuck anything else up.
At this point, what?
Wait. At this point, the floor goes back up right on this first floor here, and the levers reset themselves back in an upright position.
All right, well, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna pull the one that she pulled.
Okay. You pull it down, and a moment passes, 2 seconds, and the floor opens down again.
I'm gonna jump down.
Okay. You jump down and hang on. You jump down, you land on Lungra.
No.
And while this is happening, I've gone up the stairs.
Me too.
Back in the same room.
First thing I would have done when I got down there would have been like, you see those stairs over there? Let's go see where they go.
Yeah. It leads you back up to the room that you guys were just in. They go up, the stairs go up about 20 feet.
Okay, so by now has the floor reset itself, or do I still have to linger at the edge of the stairway waiting for this thing to reset?
The room is reset.
I'm so confused.
Okay.
This thing right here that looks like a door, is that on the floor that I'm on, or is it the floor that we were on?
That's
That's
the
the
original
floor.
floor.
That's the top.
Yes.
I'm going to turn to Lungra. Lungra, I have a suspicion. I have a feeling that we have to figure out which lever opens this door. And I'm going to go up to the door.
It's either a lever or a combination of levers. That's why we got to do them one at a time first.
How silly would it be if the door just opens, though? So I'm going to go over and try the door.
So the door, it actually doesn't have a doorknob on it.
Oh, okay. I'm going to pull out a dagger, and I'm going to try and put it in the crack and pry the door and just see if if it swings, if it's loose, is it tight?
I'm gonna ask Calypso to scoot over, and I'm just gonna try to roundhouse kick it open.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
Yes.
Or actually, make an athletics check.
No. No.
Athletics
Isn't
should be
athletics
higher than
based on
strength.
strength?
Yeah. It should be your strength
Oh, it
plus
is.
even more.
Yeah, it is. Never mind.
Why are you dreading everything? Aren't we a little bit nervous for tonight?
I am. I don't know why. It's 22.
Okay. So you give the door a really hefty kick. And it reverberates in the door, but the door does not open up.
Do you need me to
Do
heal
I
your clip?
fall back on my ass because it was really heavy?
Yeah.
Or not? Oh. Okay.
Like, you're not hurt.
You
But
wouldn't have said anything.
I know.
you're not hurt. You just fall back.
All right,
Yeah.
Gimna pulls down the second lever.
Okay. A second passes. 2 seconds pass. And the
Can I ready?
What?
Can I prep? If I see that she's pulled the lever, can I kind of crouch just a little bit and be super reactive to whatever comes?
Try not to die.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So as the
floor. Sorry. What?
as the floor opens up, does anything change about the door? Okay.
Unfortunately, the floor is also quite polished, so you can't get a good grip on the floor when it's slanted.
All right, so we all fall except for Wednesday again.
Yep.
All right, so before it closes back up, I shout back up, Wednesday, now try the third lever and see if it does the same thing, and then do the other two, just to make sure they all do the same thing.
Gimna, you are remarkably calm when you're falling.
I assumed I already fell.
Yes.
I'm gonna do what she says.
Okay. So each time you try with the lever, I assume that you're waiting for the floor to open back up.
Yeah, and then for the lever to reset before trying the next one.
Gotcha. I'm
So
just
as
gonna
you try
hang by
this,
this.
as you try this with each of the 3 levers that are remaining, the same thing happens with all 3 of them.
Okay. All right, so it's some kind of combination then. So I make my way back up, kind of shouting that as I go.
Okay, I'll pull this first one if somebody wants to man the second one.
So it takes a second for the floor to open up, right?
It takes 2 seconds.
Okay. You think we could throw all the levers in 2 seconds and run to the door? Maybe it's as simple as that.
Well, I know that I'm good for 4 of them.
All right. So you take the first one. I'll take the second one. Wednesday, you take the third and the fourth one, and Lunger, you take the fifth one.
Got it.
Lunger should take 2 of them. She's got a wingspan like a
All
like
right.
a crane.
I only see 5 of them.
Wednesday, can you throw 2 of them at the same time?
Oh, I can try.
Okay.
So
Do or do not.
the
There
levers-
is no try.
The levers are 10 feet apart. Wednesday, you
Yeah.
want to try to reach 2
That's
of them?
why. That's why I asked Wednesday to try.
I'm gonna try and have the hawk help me.
The hawk would not.
No, like you stretch out between the 2. You're a Signvolk.
Well, why can't I have the hawk grab onto the lever?
Hawk
and
already
then the
failed
hawk
to
on
throw
The
the
Hawk
lever.
tried. He
Well,
rolled a
if he grabs
17
that-
and he still.
Yeah, but if he grabs to the lever and to me and I pull him like a rope.
You're Gumby. Why wouldn't you just stretch and pull it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wednesday, can you throw 2 switches or not?
Why you do
I'll
this?
give it a try.
Okay. So I assume Wednesday you stand between the 2 levers.
Mhm.
All right. And you reach out. You stretch out 2 arms between them. They're within just barely comfortable reach of your arms. You feel that it would be a bit of a struggle to pull 2 of them down at the same time. Okay.
All right, on 1, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and then I throw my switch down.
I throw my switch too.
Okay.
I throw my switch and run to the stairs.
What?
Why
I
would
threw
you?
my switch
you're
and ran
gonna
to
run,
the
why did
stairs.
Yeah, why not run to the door? That's what we're trying to get through.
What if
Or
it doesn't
the
open? Then we're going back
missing.
down.
It doesn't hurt if you fall down.
Yeah,
I'm
we're gonna land on
aware.
pillows.
I'm
All right.
sick of falling.
Okay, so I immediately, after throwing the switch, run to the door.
Okay. So
I run to
by
the
the
door,
time,
too.
so hang on, everyone, calm down for a second. All 5 switches are pulled down at the same time, and Lunger, you get to about here, and Gimna, you reach about here, and Wednesday, you reach about here. By the time
I'm just gonna hang on to my switch as hard as I can. So if the floor opens up again, at least I've got something to hang on to.
Okay. By the time this happens, you hear a loud click sound, and the door opens up.
Oh,
Oh.
yay.
Yay.
It worked.
Yay.
Thanks, Gimna.
Good work,
Cool.
everybody.
Teamwork is the dream work.
Oh,
I hurry up before the door closes.
The door stays open, actually.
Yeah, but I don't know that.
Was there that doo-doo-doo-doo that you hear in A Link to the Past as it opens up?
No. So the door opens up to a very nice looking hallway lined with torches along the sides. Everything, so mahogany flooring, rather ornate design on the walls. Calypso, you run ahead of everyone?
I actually got in a little bit late. Gimno was the first to the door, so I'd probably be behind her.
Like that?
Right.
Yeah, and is
Yeah.
it pretty narrow? I mean, it looks like it's
It's
kind
10
of one of
feet
those.
wide.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
10 feet wide.
10 feet.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna step out to the right so I can see, but
'Cause
I don't want to get hit.
Yeah, if you remember, each tile on this map is 10 feet.
Yeah, so I'm just behind an offset so I can see ahead, but I'm behind Gimna. She's
Yeah,
a
I was
tank.
picturing that
I
last room we
realize
were
that.
in as basically like an auditorium.
Yeah.
So Gimno, you enter this hallway first.
Yes.
This, right?
Hey, Gimna, be careful. This is where booby traps are.
So you look off to your right, and you see another hallway with a door at the end. You look off to your left, and you see the hallway end about here, and you see a little bit of another room, like this kind of.
Okay. You guys continue. I gotta go take a quick break. Our garage door's broken. I gotta open it for Nikki.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So while Gimna is paused in indecision, Calypso, very curiously, starts walking over to the corner, cautiously, might I add, because she doesn't want to step on any trapped floor tiles.
Roll that shit. I'm
And-
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
And I go to peer around the corner here.
Not cool, Bunsen.
So, hang on just a second. When you get to here, you see that this is actually another room.
Another room?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Then
Do you enter? So once
Yeah,
you get
I'm-
to about this point, you're at the corner. You can see it's a room. Do you just enter into the room? Do you peer around the corner or anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the corner of the wall, and I'm just gonna peer my head around the corner as far as I can without stepping foot into the room.
Okay.
And so I've got dark vision for 60 feet, as long as the
It's
room
not
isn't.
dark in here. It's actually well lit. There are torches all
Oh,
all around the
perfect.
walls.
Then yeah, what do I see?
All right. So you roll a stealth check.
All right. Let's see. And give me 1 second to pull my character sheet up. I keep on getting distracted by things that are happening within my house, so I keep on having to set my phone down. 1 moment.
I'm back. Did I
Okay.
miss
5,
anything?
4, 3, 2. Okay,
Calypso's
so
just looking around this corner here.
+3 for stealth is what I am. So my d20 says, oh shit. So 6 + 3 is 9.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So you look, you hold on to the corner, you peer around, and you don't see anything out of the ordinary. It's just got a nice carpet on the ground. Over here, I don't have an image at the moment, but you see an odd creature asleep. You see like a cosmic silhouette or a cosmic looking silhouette of like a goblin shape.
Oh, cool.
Like
Um,
as you peer into this being, it has the shape of something like a goblin, but like you can see what looks like an extravagant night sky with galaxies as you look at this being.
Is there anything in my Bard School education that would give me any indication as to what being might be?
Roll Arcana.
Perhaps
Okay,
you
Arcana.
show me your certificate of bardry.
Well, it's
Oh,
asleep.
bitch! And I just rolled. There's my certificate, bitch.
Ooh.
There's my certificate, bitch.
I'm definitely gonna
While
do
that's
that.
going on, I want to go to the end of this corridor, investigating the walls and everything very closely for any sort of hidden compartments or anything like that.
Alright, sit tight for just a second. So, Calypso. This does not have anything to do with barding. However, while you're at Bartool, you happen to check out a book at the library that had to do with a bunch of like really cool magic shit. And you actually recall a paragraph about stellar I'm sorry. Give me just a moment. I gotta remember like a word. Yeah, you remember a paragraph about stellar servants, conjured beings that appear to be made of the stars themselves, but they're just conjured servants to someone. It's basically a forgotten type of magic.
Okay. So these beings don't exist independently. They are manifestations of magic conjured to serve a greater power.
Whoever conjured them.
Whoever conjured them.
So
Okay. How
this is
do I know
slight-
anything about how long they last, how powerful they can be, what can create them?
Sorry. I'm trying to load the right soundboards.
So hang on just a second.
We're
I'm
going to
posting-
space, guys.
So,
That's
I'm
Calypso's thinking sound.
Let them talk.
I'm posting a picture into the Toils and Toils chat. This is an idea of how it looks looking at this being. This isn't actually the being itself.
Oh, we're looking at Luigi.
No. I'm using this as an example of what it looks like. Like, it looks like you're looking at stars, but still a silhouette of an actual being there.
Okay. And so beyond
see
him
that.
being a spell cast to serve whoever conjures it, and do I know anything about this thing? Do I know, like, would it have similar HP and similar stats to whatever creature it is conjuration of?
You do not know this, no.
Okay.
All you know is
So
that it looks like a goblin silhouette.
okay, so I'm gonna slip back, and I am going to gesture
Give
to
it
Gimna.
a sock. You set
Sock?
Dobby free.
Oh,
Oh,
too soon. Oh,
So I'm gonna
Dobby
wave.
dies.
whoever can see over. I'm gonna step back. What's like a 10 feet, 15 feet from the threshold there, so I can whisper without the sound carrying too far. And I'm gonna try to wave Gimna, and it looks like Wednesday can see me. So yeah, I'm making a gesture like, "Come here."
Lumber, where are you?
She's around the corner, I think.
I'm gonna go see what.
I'm just waiting because I know that in dungeons there's bats, and I am like deathly afraid of bats due to my history. So I'm just waiting at like the doorway still.
So this isn't like a cavernous.
I
Like,
was just gonna say these
stone-
bats must have like monocles and top hats then.
Yeah, this is actually this place looks more like a mansion than it does a dungeon. It's got mahogany flooring. It
Oh.
has very nice decorative torches along the walls.
Okay, then never mind. I'm gonna come down here and follow Gimna. Crisis averted.
Pardon me, can I bite your neck and suck your blood?
Okay, so while all that was happening with the stellar servant, what are you up to, Gimna?
So I went down this corridor slowly, checking for hidden passages, compartments, anything I could. If there's paintings, I'm checking behind them, that kind of stuff. And then I went down to this door, and I want to investigate the door and see if I can get through it or if it's locked.
Okay, make an investigation check for the hallway.
Okay. 17 plus 0.
Okay, you're pretty thorough as you investigate the hallways here. However, your thoroughness is not rewarded with anything of particular note. You do see some nice paintings, though.
Okay, and I get to the door, and what happens at the door?
It appears to be just another mahogany door. It doesn't look as heavy as the two you've already encountered. It does have a doorknob on it.
Okay, I will definitely try the doorknob.
Okay. How do you try to open the doorknob?
Just normal. I twist the knob, and then if it twists, I push the door open. Or
Well, are
pull.
you doing it stealthily, slowly?
No, I'm just opening it. Like I'm doing it slowly for sure, but not like particularly trying to be stealthy, considering we're all walking around.
Alright. Give me just a moment here.
Rainbow just rolled 69 D69s.
Oh my god, I hate you.
So, I'm just gonna use the goblin picture as an analog, if that's alright with everyone.
Okay.
Okay. Hang on just a moment, please.
Are we gonna
Alright.
end it here?
No, I was just getting something. Alright, so the door opens up. Let's see.
I do need to end it soon then.
Okay.
Me too.
So the door opens up clockwise, and you see into the room over here. It looks kind of like a.
It opens up clockwise from what fulcrum? My right or my left?
Hang on.
I understand that to mean it's going to open in toward you.
That's what I thought. But if it's
It
hinged
opens
on the
on
right
this-
side,
Oh,
So-
yeah, you're right.
that's where
So it
that's the
opens out.
hinge.
Yes.
So it opens into
So-
the room then.
Yes. It
Okay.
opens up to be like that.
It opens. Okay. Opens like this.
Yep.
Okay.
Is that counterclockwise?
Oh, who cares? It's opened.
So you open up the door and you see into the room. You see two nice beds over on this side. See two nice beds. Do you look at the other side of the room?
Yeah, I look in the whole room.
Okay. You enter the room a bit to look around the door, and you see two stellar-looking goblins staring right back at you. They aren't looking angry. They're more like they were just sitting on chairs, and they turn to you like, "What? Who are you?"
Do they say or do anything?
No, they're just kind of staring back in surprise.
I raise a hand and I say, "Hello."
Okay.
Yeah, like I
the-
wave at them.
The goblin on the left awkwardly waves hello. and then the one on the right slaps his friend and says something that you don't understand, and they both jump up, and they both run past you. They both run over to you and past
Now,
you.
hold on. We just discovered this place. We were told to come here. We don't mean you any harm.
Do you try to stop them as they pass by?
So I'll stand in their way, but if they force their way past me, I'm not gonna resist.
Yeah, they sprint past you, and they go down the hall past everyone else.
I grab one in a hugging manner.
Roll dexterity.
What would it be? Grappling?
Well, because
Grippling?
Grippling.
Well, you're
Roll me a
trying
gripple
His
to,
check.
muscles ripple.
you're trying to grab one as it sprints past you.
Okay. So am I rolling?
Make it athletic or acrobatics.
Do I do that with advantage?
No. I would put it at disadvantage because it's
You're
really
running.
gonna be really hard to catch this thing. But because you have grappling advantage, I'm not gonna give you disadvantage.
Nice.
Okay. Let me
Mhm.
see here. Okay. So, the goblin is just sprinting past, or the stellar goblin is sprinting past you, but you manage to reach out and yoink it, and you do a little spin as you hold on to
Yoink
it. The other goblin just sprints past and continues this way. This goblin right here.
Nope.
This goblin right here is still just taking a nap. Actually,
I was
Has-
hoping to. Could I have kicked his leg?
you
Because
can
I saw the whole thing coming. I was facing toward Gimna.
Okay, you can try.
So
Could I-
do these two goblins look like this goblin over here in the corner?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so here's my d20. What would that test even be? Just an attack roll?
Acrobatics.
Okay, so yeah, then having rolled a 17, my acrobatics is like another +4, so yeah, 21.
Noise.
So the other goblin, you actually manage to trip up, and he lands right here.
Okay, I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna whip out my short sword, and I'm just gonna hold it there, and I'm gonna whisper, "Be still."
I'm gonna whisper to mine. Shh, it's okay, be calm.
Okay. So the two goblins, they aren't fighting back at the moment. They seem a little panicked. They're not really panicked.
Scared shitless of who
Well, they're
these
not-
people are.
They're not scared. They look like they're trying to get somewhere really quickly. So the two goblins, the one that you're holding on to Wednesday, tries to struggle out. That is a 17 to escape your grasp.
Yoink.
Wait, no, that is 22. I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
Do I get through or?
What's the DC for getting out of a grapple, Chev?
So you do a contest. The person resisting can roll athletics or acrobatics, and the person trying to grapple has to roll athletics.
Okay. So roll athletics Wednesday. Rainbow?
I'm right there.
Okay.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay. I think you might get advantage. I don't remember. Chef, did you give Lulu advantage for when someone tried to get out of a grapple?
Doesn't matter.
For getting out of a grapple?
Yeah, for the person that she's grappling, trying to get out.
I don't remember. That's up to you, man.
Well, you didn't even roll as high anyway. So, the goblin manages to it squirms its shoulders around trying to get out of your grasp. It manages to slip out, and it
Did it fart?
That was the
Or
sound
did
of it
it fart?
escaping. You know, like
Oh my God.
leaving a little can of gack.
Oh
It sounded
my
like he had a
god.
It sounded like he started his pants.
What the fuck? What is happening?
So he runs.
Yes. So he slips out and falls flat on the floor for a second, and quickly gets up and runs away. This goblin right here managed to get up from your trip, and is also making a break for it.
He got up while I had my sword bared at his throat.
I'm sorry, I forgot. So this goblin on the ground, he like tries to quickly crawl this way on the ground. Away from you.
Okay. So I'm gonna be walking, left hand with my sword, pointed at his neck, and the other goblin. Do I see him get up and run?
Which one?
The one who escaped. I want to
Wednesday?
say shenanigans. Wednesday, yes.
Yeah, you see him run past you. He actually.
Okay.
Hang on a second. Okay, so actually, the goblin that got out of Wednesday's grasp actually bumps into you on the way out, and you
Oh gosh.
and you
Does
lose
that push me
balance.
forward? And does that result in my sword going into the other goblin?
No, you're pushed to the side,
Oh,
and that
Gotcha.
gives this goblin a chance to make a break for it as well.
And your
I'm gonna
sword goes into Wednesday.
no, I'm not close enough for that to happen. I'm gonna pull a dagger and I'm gonna throw it at one of their legs.
Okay.
I'm gonna create
roll
a barn fire right here. They can't get
Hadouken!
That's Rainbow creating a bonfire.
Okay. First of all, Calypso, roll 2 attack. On
All right.
throwing that. Can you throw daggers?
I really
Yeah,
do
I
have to
can.
go, by the way.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna let the goblins escape and we can just pick this up next time.
Oh, we don't have to let them escape. We can pick them up.
Yeah, we
where
can just
exactly we
stop
are
literally
now.
right here.
Oh, okay. Bunsen, will you? Okay, then you know what? I'm just gonna roll my attack roll as you know, since I was already in motion with it.
Okay.
So, oh,
Nice.
bitchin', fuck.
Oh
Cut their eggs off.
my.
So, which one did you try to throw it at?
Either of them really, because I'm only gonna be able to maim one of them. The other one
Okay.
will keep on running.
So you managed to like a stealth artist. You whip out and throw a dagger straight through the air like an arrow. Right across over to this goblin, and it goes right through the head, and the goblin makes like an echoey shriek noise, and just poofs out of existence.
And then
Wait,
the other
you
two
said
turn
head?
around to look at you.
Chev,
And
I thought Calypso said the leg, not the head.
I'll take the head.
well, in any
Um,
case, the shriek wakes up the sleeping goblin, and the goblin sees one of his friends running, and then are you in vision and are you in sight of the goblin at the moment?
Probably. I mean, I was holding the sword to the throat of the one goblin, like right in here, and then I got bumped off to the side through the dagger, so I'm sure he can see me.
Sorry.
And I take this moment to yell, what are they called again? Celestial servants?
Stellar servants.
Stellar servants. I yell to the others, they're stellar servants. They'll alert their master.
You're a stellar servant.
All right. So
Up yours, Wednesday.
by this point, this goblin is making a break for it to.
What about my barn fire?
Chev, please.
I gotta go, man. I'm trying to
Yeah.
get. If I have
No,
to
I'm
annoy
trying-
you
I'm
until.
trying to get it to a point.
All right.
But so yeah, this goblin makes a break for it and opens the door and runs through the door really quick. This goblin catches up and runs through and shuts the door as well.
Do they leap through the flames?
So I don't know if you can create a bonfire that far Wednesday. Each tile is 10 feet here.
Oh, yeah, that is a really long way. Okay.
It says 60 feet.
Yeah, I don't think that's I think I might be farther than 60 feet.
1, 2, 3,
Plus,
4.
you don't even have line of sight over there.
The arrows.
Okay, so
the ruler is wrong, by the way. It says
gotcha.
like
I'm fine
5
with
feet.
that. They escaped the room. I'm gonna scoop up my dagger that was left on the ground after the one disappeared, and I am ready to call it a night because I actually need to get off the phone too.
Okay. On the phone?
Or phone. I'm sorry. The chat.
PJ's a millennial dressed up, a boomer dressed up as a millennial.
Gotcha.
Okay, boomer.
In any case, that will end our episode there today.
Woohoo!
Thank
That
you,
was
everyone.
great, guys. Thank you.
So this has been episode 4. This has been episode 4.